Wig snatched. Hey YouTube, it's Sunday.
Why are you such a coffee cat?
And this week, I have wine. Cause, I don't know if you saw the title of this video, but we're all gonna need it. So, I just filmed a coffee chat with Coffee Cat and I was planning on finishing this whole bottle of wine. This is a glass. I brought out the big guns today. By the way, not sponsored because I'm too small to have a sponsor, but if I weren't, I would try really hard to have them sponsor me because I love this wine. It's so good. And this is the same brand, but it's strawberry. Listen, all I'm saying is that I'm stalling because I don't want to read this story. Okay. Too much. I'm just trying to prepare. So, I don't know if you saw the title of this video or if you just like clicked on it because you saw me and you got really excited. In which case, what's up? I'm here. Please don't click off. So, as some of you may know, I have a very serious novel. I wrote it in high school and it's called Scott. I've been reading it in a series on my channel, and if you have not seen those, pause this video. Don't abandon it though, because it's gonna be good. But pause this video and go back and watch all of them. This is the finale, and you're gonna be really lost at, first of all, the inside jokes, and second of all, because we have inside jokes here, because we're friends, good. Also, because what the fuck is happening? And I don't want to spoil it for you, because this is such a good story. Oh god. Okay, so I'll wait. Are they gone? Are they back? Are you back? Did you watch all of them? So, you probably know from the last video because I changed my format a little bit, but if you don't, why are you here? I'm just kidding. You can watch this if you want to and not go back and watch the rest, but I'm just saying you probably should go watch the rest. Oh, maybe I should take my hair down. But this hat is for Annabelle, and this hat is for Scott. And everybody else is gonna look like little old me. Oh my god, these are dirty. So, yeah, I'm gonna be reading the finale. Things have been getting pretty crazy. In case, oh my god, that's not any better. Smeargle. I'm putting this off. Why am I? Because I have to film it. I can't just leave you on a cliffhanger. You know you're dying to know what the rest of the story is about. Get it? Because there was a coffin. Wig snatched. Hi. So, last time, in case you don't remember, for one reason or another, maybe you finished it and then you got up and got a snack and you already forgot because you're a goldfish, because me too. So, Annabelle, she has been having these nightmares apparently since she can remember, since she was a little girl, and it wasn't mentioned until it happened because why would I set anything up for the future? I don't know. So she'd been having these dreams since she was little, and basically she felt hands around her throat, except it turned out that she had a wet cloth that Scott had put on her forehead. She dragged it down in her sleep and choked herself and put herself into a death-like coma. That's a quote, by the way, death-like coma. And then she woke up, and then every night in the hospital, she was in the hospital, by the way, every single night the same dream happened and she almost died every single night. And then the nurse, Miss Nancy, who was named for no reason, decided to kick her out because she's disturbing the other guests and she's not sick enough, even though she's literally almost dying every single night. But alright, wow, okay, the smudges are really hurting my eyes. Oh my god. So yeah, that's been going on, and then on the ride home, Annabelle suddenly decides that she no longer hates the nickname Anna, but does hate her actual original name, which is what literally everyone calls her ever. So yeah, then she very angrily tells Scott to never call her Annabelle again, but to call her Anna. And Scott says, okay, Anna. And that's about where we ended, because I had had enough. Now, fun fact, I actually did read a little bit further. God, it's not any better. I actually did read a little bit further than that the first time around, but I stopped at a weird place and I felt like it was better to cut it off then, because even editing, I was like, I cannot go any further. Ugh. Smells sour. It's bearable. So, let's get in to this horrible, terrible, no good, very bad story. So, last time, like I said, we left off with Don't Ever Call Me Annabelle Again. It's Anna. Then on the next page, Scott just says, okay, Anna. As Scott drove Anna home, she finally realized the reason for her dreams. They meant that she'd been through a lot. I'm sorry, I made a lot one word. That is now one of my biggest pet peeves in writing. I hate myself. And she'd be through more. She's psychic now. She didn't want Scott to die, that's for sure. I don't know who was talking about Scott dying, but okay. But bad things were going to happen. Anna just hoped it wouldn't be as horrible as Scott's death. She didn't used to understand her feelings for Scott. Now she did. Anna knew that she loved him. It's been 2 weeks, and he's your daddy. Can you tell I read Twilight before I wrote this book? Oh, okay, that was a fact.
That's my opinion!
But was he really a werewolf? No, he had to have lied to her. Again. Lied, deceived, faked, lied. Okay, how do you know though? I mean, to be fair, the only proof he had was handing her a bag of hair. But still, how do you know? Out of nowhere, she's like, oh my god, I literally love him so much. Are you crazy? Yeah. The very thing she hated the most. Lying. If he didn't come clean soon and prove it without a brown paper bag full of his hair. Me too. Then she'd run away. That's one word. She'd run away. Ooh, okay. If he did, on the other hand, if he did what? Run away? Or prove it? Because you need to be more specific. She'd stay and love him forever. She's what? 16, 17, 14? How old is she? I don't know. I changed it too many times. But you can't leave. He's your legal guardian. You literally can't just leave. Also, clearly she has no other family members at all, because otherwise, why would some random dude be able to just adopt her? So it's not like you can go stay with your aunt instead, because you clearly don't have one. I'm upset. We just started. Oh, it only gets better. She was almost, I just said she was almost 17, 2 days. So she was 6. How many times did I change it? They could get married. Ugh, no. Wig snatched. Anna could see it now. A big white wedding, pink, red, all commas, by the way, no. A big white wedding, pink, red, and white flowers everywhere. A grand white, beautiful dress. I spelled beautiful wrong. Why? Rented / borrowed, of course, because her hospital bill was way too high. And when she finally got to the end of the aisle, he'd scoop her up and kiss her passionately. I spelled that very wrong. The word passion, then E-T-L-Y. Passionately. Ugh. Anna, we're home. Scott's velvety voice mostly snapped Anna out of her daydream. I put a heart beside it and underlined dream. Why? Honestly, I feel like it seems like this book, Scott was supposed to represent someone in my life, but he just didn't. He just didn't. This isn't a fanfic about me with starring me and having this person we are someone I found in love with me, a weird love story Bite Me was. Remember my second novel that I never finished, thank God. But it just wasn't. Anna, you coming? Oh God, what was that? Am I a cartoon now? Anna! Anna, you coming? You need to go straight to your room, okay? Okay. She went inside and marched straight to her room. Scott came in slowly, looking disappointed in himself. Look, I'm sick and tired of lying, so I'm gonna come clean and prove it. I'm a shapeshifter. Wig snatched, except the wig is a hat. I'm not actually shocked because I knew this was coming because I wrote the book, and I'm very disappointed about that fact, so let's just keep going. You're a what? I'll prove it. Watch this. he said with a wicked grin. Annabelle watched in awe as Scott changed from human to alien to werewolf to vampire to mermaid and back to human. Just plain old Scott again. Aw man, just plain old Scott again. Ugh. Just the man of my dreams who I want to marry. Damn it! I was hoping for something more exciting. Ugh. God. Getting a headache already. How did you?
I told you, I'm a shapeshifter.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Maybe, how did you know that I was just thinking that? And why is this randomly happening now? And why would you make him a shapeshifter in the first place? Because you've already made him 3 different things, and I guess this is the only way to explain it, except why? Like, literally why?
Well, now you know the truth. That's how I've been able to lie.
I dramatically underlined lie. The one thing she hated the most.
Lying.
Scott, can I tell you something?
Sure, Anna. What is it?
Scott, She looked away, blushing.
What?
I love you. And not just as a brother or sister. I love you. And in case you were wondering, yes, I did capitalize and underline love. Redhead. Oh, I need to stop doing that because ew. By the way, I didn't read this far when I read ahead last time.
I've gotta be dreaming. Please don't wake me up. I love you too, Anna.
Wig snatched. Can you chill?
I love you.
Scott, you're not dreaming. I really do love you. Will you propose to me? No! Oh no! I forgot how this happened and I'm ew. I mean, the fact that it happened at all is ew, but I forgot about that. Scott's face flushed bright red. Scott's face flushed bright red and he looked away, embarrassed.
I already bought your ring.
Annabelle couldn't help the sudden smile that stretched across her face. Really? I'm just kidding. Oh my god, she did say really though. Really? Because if you didn't, I'm gonna be really bummed. Oh, I hate everything. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. I accidentally read ahead and I hate it.
I really did. Hey, stand up, will you?
Okay. As she stood up, Scott kneeled down on one knee.
Annabelle Craven, will you marry me?
Sorry, I just became very aware that this is my version of Batman.
Oh.
Yes! But don't call me Annabelle, she added seriously. Chapter 17. Anna's wedding was everything she dreamed it would be and more. Pink, red, white, yellow, and blue flowers everywhere. Yeah, the yellow and blue, those are more than she dreamed. Her mother's dress handed down to her in her will. Once again, you're writing the story as it happens. You can't just go in and say, oh, by the way, like, go back and add. I guess it's hard because it's in a journal, but geez. A beautiful diamond ring and a small wedding. That's not a complete sentence. What about him? There's no verb at all anywhere. Once again, Anna ran through the traditions in her head. Blue jacket, old ring, new makeup. Hey, Becca, she called. Yeah? She walked in, trying to do something with her hair. Man, I can't get this stupid barrette in my hair. What did you want, Anna? Jeez, it's her wedding day. Can you be a little bit nicer? Well, I have something old, new, and blue, but I need something borrowed. Becca looked at her with grateful eyes. Oh my god, you can borrow my barrette! Oh, how convenient. Ew. Also, why? First of all, any wedding with well, we never even like, I assume Becca's supposed to be the bridesmaid, but also you've only known her since you transferred to this school. You'd think there would be older friends that you could invite, but also, literally, man, I need something borrowed. And then Becca's like, oh my god, I'm so grateful that you said that. You can have this stupid barrette that I can't put in my hair. I hate this. Why am I doing this? It just makes me angry. It's fine, we're almost done. She started to untangle her fingers from her hair. No, you don't worry. No, my mom would flip if I weren't wrong. And besides, I'm helping you out. My mom loves you. Here. She held out the most gorgeous hair barrette. It was sterling silver with sapphire jewels embedded in it. Once again, can you tell that I was obsessed with Twilight before I wrote this? 'Cause I can. Oh my god! Becca, I can't take this! Not even borrow it. It's just so gorgeous! Gonna muddy it with my dirty, dirty hands. Anna, she threatened, if you don't take it and put it in your hair right now, I'll go downstairs and tell Scott you don't want to marry him. Oh my god! That's a little intense! Listen, all I'm saying is if my bridesmaid was like, bruh, if you don't take this barrette that I can't get in my stupid hair because you need something borrowed for a tradition that probably doesn't even matter, I'm literally gonna go downstairs and tell the person you're marrying that you're just Audi 500. Like, is that the right? I don't know. Like literally, oh yeah, you don't want to marry them anymore. Like, you better do this or I'm literally gonna call off your wedding for you. Anna snatched it out of her hand and hastily shoved it in her hair. See, I imagine that doesn't look cute. Like if I hastily grab something and shove it in my hair, it's just gonna look like this. And that doesn't seem like a cute look, I'm just saying. I'm pretty positive I just saw something move in my viewfinder, and now I'm freaked out. Woo, let's finish the story. There. With a satisfied grin, Becca turned and walked away. You're on in 2 minutes, she called over her shoulder. Okay, so Anna was not ready yet, and she had 2 minutes. 2 minutes. How did you plan a wedding? Okay, Anna said in a small voice. She wasn't ready. No shit, she's 16. Okay, maybe she's 17 by now. She's known the guy for like 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. He's her legal guardian. He killed her mother, and her dad is just mysteriously dead. No shit. Not that she didn't look fine. She did. She looked beautiful. I didn't misspell beautiful that time. Anna was just so nervous, her head was about to explode. There was a bomb inside of it and it was ticking down. I'm sorry. She didn't feel like running away and waiting. No, Anna wanted to marry Scott. Very much so. She just wanted it to be done and over with. That's not how you know you're ready, though. If you're like, man, I don't want this process to happen at all. I just want her to be done with. So she could go enjoy her honeymoon. Right on cue, the piano started playing. She straightened up, put on a brave face, and walked out of the bathroom. And everyone applauded at the end. She got to the stairs and saw Becca waiting for her. Where's... Oh my god, I stopped highlighting all of a sudden and I didn't realize that was her. Is that her? I am literally so confused. Oh, this isn't the last chapter. We're just gonna pretend it's Anna. Where's Jessica? She hissed. I'm here, Jessica called, running to her side. Sorry I'm late. I couldn't figure out how to get the dress on and... So maybe that's Becca. Talk later. Now we should be walking, Becca hissed. Right then, Anna caught sight of Scott. He was wearing a black tux and dang, he looked good. She couldn't ever look as good as him. Anna, Jessica's hiss. I don't know why she's like... every time she talks, but it's fine. Anna! Jessica's hiss snapped her out of her mindless babble. I thought that said millennial for a second, and I was like, Anna, you're walking too fast! Yeah, slow down, Becca added. She didn't realize she was walking, running actually, until then. Some girl in the audience was laughing at her. She was very pretty too, because the only opinion that matters ever is the opinion of a pretty person. Also, why did you invite anyone to your wedding who would be laughing and pointing at you? Anna only caught a glimpse of her before Becca pulled her slowly forward by her dress. Those things are expensive! You're gonna rip her dress! You still have to walk, Becca whispered. Damn! The music seemed slower than ever. She kept stumbling and seeing the pretty girl laughing at her. Okay, once again, headcanon, Annabelle's just gay, and she's just marrying Scott because she thinks that this is what girls do. Why else would you care so much? Chill. It was a joyful laugh though. Not teasing, but enjoying how strange. What? Oh, but enjoying how strange Okay. Then she was out of sight. That was when Anna realized she was only a foot away from Scott, and she wasn't even looking at him. But he was... Chapter 18!
Oh wait, is that the page that fell out?
Yep, it was. But he was staring at her. Marveling might be a better word. And then he yelled, "Avengers Assemble!" And she was like, what? They looked in each other's eyes for a brief second. Then she was there, and the priest started, and she was blind because her eyes were full of tears.
Today is a sacred day. A joyful day. We are gathered here today.
Oh my god. I take a shot every time I say day.
To marry these two young people for ...
She couldn't hear him anymore. Anna was looking at Scott, the most perfect person on the planet. That was when she let out a little gasp. I'm just, imagine, okay? This 16-year-old girl marrying, we're just gonna pretend like the rest of the situation is not ridiculous, because it is. But she's literally walking up the aisle, starts stumbling because she's walking too fast and then stumbling, and there's some pretty random pretty girl in the audience laughing at her, and she was like staring at her, and then Becca grabs her dress and pulls her forward for some reason because all of a sudden she's far enough behind. So she drags her to the front while Anna is stumbling up, and then when she sees Scott, she stops and just stares in his eyes.
Oh, we're gathered here today.
Like, when did I become the weird wine aunt? A long time ago. She saw the ghosts of her mother and father standing next to Scott.
What is it, honey?
He whispered. Nothing. She lied.
The one thing she hates more than anything else in the world is she is dead at her own wedding.
And it was so caught up in the ghost of her parents that she almost missed her only line.
Anna, are you sure you can?
His voice broke a few times. That was when she realized she was late. She's pregnant. That's it. She just found out at her wedding. Oh shit! Anna turned her head confidently without answering and said, I do. Chapter 18. I want to stop, but we're literally almost done. Like, we're there. After the wedding, Anna was more relaxed and happy than she'd ever been. She even got to meet the pretty girl from the audience. Hi, I'm Destiny, Scott's sister. By the way, fun fact, Destiny was inspired by Alice from Twilight. Yeah. Which also is why her name is Destiny, because Alice from Twilight had visions, and so she could see people's destiny. I hate myself. She told her. Destiny was in the front of the line and looked very excited. Anna looked at Scott. You never told me you had a sister. You know what? It's because you've only known him for 3 weeks at the most, and you're already married to him. So honestly, sis, that's your fault. Can't expect to know everything about somebody when he's too busy killing your mom, maybe killing your dad, and then becoming your dad and then marrying you. Like, there's just no time for small talk. He looked away uneasily.
Guess it never came up.
That got her suspicious. Huh. Guess it didn't. 'Cause that's what I do when I'm suspicious. I just nod and believe it. She wondered why he never told her. Well, gotta go. See you later, sis. We have so much to talk about. Destiny squeaked. Scott gave her a dark look and she stuck her tongue out, running away. Once again, she's based on Alice. After that, even on their honeymoon, she couldn't stop thinking about it. But why would he keep Destiny from her? Ha ha. Well, maybe that was part of why I named her Destiny too. Maybe meeting Destiny is her destiny. That hurt my neck, by the way, in case you were wondering. She seemed so sweet. With her short brown hair, joyful laugh, and innocent face. Scott said it never came up, but she could have sworn it was intentional. But the one thing she couldn't stop thinking about was the nagging question. Why? Why would he go out of his way? He didn't go out of his way, honey. You've just only known him for 3 weeks. Why would he go out of his way to keep things from her? Especially important things like having a sister. You know what? She thought. I don't even know. Oh my God. I don't even know my last name. I should probably ask him about that later. This is what I mean. You're upset about not knowing about his sister, but you don't even know his last name. And it felt extremely ADD-ish for a while, which is shitty, by the way, to use it in that context. After a while, she pulled out her pen and her diary and began to write. Another entry, and I'm not going to be able to read this. Dear diary, remember when my name was Anna Craven? Well, now it's just Anna. I'm married to Scott. Okay, first of all, that's not how name changing works. You can tell I was in high school and didn't know that because you have to go through a legal process. It's still Annabelle Craven for a while. I'm married to Scott and I don't even know my last name. The first time I saw him, I never thought I'd be in his family. He has a sister named Destiny. I can't believe he never told me. Michaela moved. Crap! Okay, what? When did we forgot about Michaela, and this is my way of wrapping it up, I guess. I still have to give Becca's hairpiece back. Maybe I'll drop out of school. I'm really hungry. Scott's here. Bye. Dash Anna. No last name. Here's a little bit more. And I'm sad. Not that it's over, that there's a little bit more.
Hey.
Scott mumbled as he walked in the door. Oh, hey baby! They pecked each other on the lips. What's up?
I am so tired. Wanna go to sleep?
Which low-key is code for something else, I'm pretty sure, but okay. Okay, first of all, no sleeping tonight. Okay, she's there. She's still a minor. Ew. Oh, why did I take off my... Okay, first of all, no sleeping tonight. Second of all, why didn't you tell me about Destiny? Third of all, what's my last name?
First of all, yes, I'm excited. Second of all, because she has a secret. Third of all, gay things.
Gay things? I made his last name Gay Things? Oh my god. Scott replied. What's Destiny's secret? She asked. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Because I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready. She's a vampire.
Oh! And that's the end of the book. That is literally the end. I was planning on writing a sequel in which I'm too into Twilight at this point in my life when I read this, because literally the sequel to this was gonna be, get this, Anna and Scott are married, of course, and Anna gets to know Destiny more. Destiny starts hanging around, and then Destiny decides that she's a vampire and that Anna needs to become a vampire, and Scott's like, oh no, that's a horrible fate, because he's secretly Edward, even though he's a shapeshifter, but that's why he was a vampire for a little while. Then he became a werewolf because they didn't want him to be a vampire, and then it was like, oh, that's still too close on Twilight, I mean, shapeshifter, and so... yeah. I'm gonna go throw this in the trash now. Oh my god. So that's it. It's over. Holy shit. I cannot believe you stuck with me through this journey, and I'm sorry that you did for your sake. I'm glad you were here for me because I need the moral support. I mean, I need all the moral support I can get. Why? Why? That's my only question. Just why? So that's it. I'm sorry, but I hope you enjoyed the ride because I thought it was a lot of fun. I can't believe I've been doing this for probably a year-ish, on and off, like obviously, you know, but like over, anyway, I can't believe it's been probably about a year since I did the first installment of this, and I'm excited. Well, actually, I don't know, because now I don't know what to read, because I want to keep doing this. I want to keep reading some of my old stuff and making fun of it, and maybe reading some of your old stuff and making fun of it. I'm not very good at making fun of other people, but I'm sure I could figure it out. I don't know. So if you guys want me to make fun of your stuff, I'm sorry for that burp, go ahead and send it to me. You can like comment down below and let me know, and DM me on Twitter, or I have a business email, which I believe is up on Twitter. If not, let me know and I'll send it to you. Plot twist, not big surprise, I am most active on Twitter out of all of my social medias. I have a Snapchat, but it kills my battery really fast, so I'm rarely on it. I have an Instagram, and I'm on it semi-frequently, but like I don't post a ton because I don't take a ton of pictures. I would like to, but I just don't because all I do is work. But yeah, and then also Facebook I have, but I don't give that out to anyone, and I have a Facebook page, but I pretty much only ever post, like, when I post on here, I post that on there, and then I also will, like, share my Instagram pictures on there, but that's, like, it. So, go to my Twitter if you want to reach me. Call me, beat me. I'll be there. Boop, 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 boop. What's up, bitch? Throwback. I'm gonna stop rambling. I really have to pee. So I'm gonna go pee. My battery's been blinking red for forever. I'm gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, until next time, I will see you next week.
Hey, Editing Kai here. It is, geez, like almost 2 months later. Also, this video is really long and I apologize, but it is a finale. So I guess, like, what were you expecting? I don't know. But, yeah, I live in a new place. You guys all know that. I'm sorry, this is an old video. I've had a lot of issues, but another issue that I had, what am I saying? Another issue I had, while editing this is that I didn't actually put in a shot of the week because I think I just was too focused on the fact that I had to pee at the end of the video and my battery was gonna die and I was like stressed and flustered. Plus I just experienced the worst ending and story of all time. But this week's shot of the week is actually gonna be my friend Natalia Katrina. She follows me on Twitter. I also follow her back and she's awesome. Her Twitter handle I'll put across the screen right now. It's npunker. Everybody go follow her and show her some love because she's fantastic and super sweet and supportive no matter what's going on. And yeah, that's it. So enjoy next week's video. I'm really excited about it. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna post that video next week. Stay tuned for more updates.
Why are you such a coffee cat?
Now hopefully be in a new place. Bye!